and welcome to Bhavna's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite Gujarati delicacy known as bafela muthia, and I'm making bafela muthia with cabbage and hari dungri. So let's start. Chop cabbage as much fine as you can. Next, chop spring onion, scallion or green onion known as, and chop as much fine as you can. Alright. Now when it comes to using vegetables for this recipe, you can use a variety of vegetables like dudi, known as bottle gourd, spinach, fenugreek leaves, methini bhaji. So there are so many other vegetables that can be used, carrot, to prepare this kind of muthia. Into the mixing bowl, take 1 cup of rava, known as suji as well, semolina, half cup of besan, chickpea flour. For this recipe, other flours like oat flour, corn flour, you can try with a variety of flour these days and prepare this recipe, but I usually prefer to add besan and rava. Sometimes I do add whole wheat flour as well, so absolutely you can use even whole wheat flour for this recipe. Turmeric powder, haldi, ground coriander, cumin, dhania jeera powder, salt to taste, a pinch of baking soda. Mix all dry ingredients really well. Alright. Next, vegetables. Here I have cabbage, spring onion, ginger and green chili paste. If you are not adding spring onion, garlic can be added as well with ginger and green chili. Half cup of yogurt, plain yogurt, quarter cup of oil, and about a tablespoon of lemon or lime juice. Now mix everything together really well. I'm going to use my hands. No need to add water. The vegetables will release water as well, so be sure not to add any water in the beginning. If needed, water can be added later. So everything is mixed really well, and what I normally do, I let the mixture rest for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. In meanwhile, if vegetables releases water, no need to add water, but if you still find it dry, you can sprinkle water and start making the muthias. So cover and let it rest. While the mixture is resting, let's prepare the steamer. Add sufficient water into the pot. Set the perforated tray, and I prefer to grease the tray with oil and heat up the steamer on a high heat. And now let's check the mixture. Now mix it one more time really well. Now as you can see that I can easily make muthia out of this mixture, and I prefer to make kind of a loose muthia for this recipe. Do not make tight muthias. And start placing into the steamer. If you find the mixture dry, be sure to just sprinkle little water at a time and keep mixing so that you know exactly how much water needed. If desired, take a little bit of oil into your hand to prepare muthia and make muthias like so. You can prepare big sizes or like long, however you prefer, round, but I prefer to make them like this. Cover and let it steam for 20 minutes. Set the kitchen timer for 20 minutes. After about 20 minutes, turn off the stove and open the lid carefully. Perfectly steamed mutia. If you don't want to add any additional oil to this recipe, these mutias can be served just as it is, steamed. You can serve with chutneys, sauce, even with tea or coffee. They taste amazing. When the mutias have cooled down, cut into slices. Look at the inside of it. Perfectly steamed mutias. To season mutia, heat up the pan on a medium to high heat. Take about 2 tablespoons of oil into the pan. When the oil is hot, add mustard seeds, rye, and let them crack. Keep the lid handy to prevent the mess. Add haldi, turmeric powder, curry leaves, meetho limro. I'm also going to add a little bit of hara dhania and ready to add mutia. Add mutia carefully. Give it a stir. And now mutias can be cooked until the outer layer is a little golden crispy brown. Add sesame seeds till. Now you might have noticed that I do add turmeric powder, haldi in the mixture when I make mutia as well, and also into the seasoning for that nice, great looking color. Cover and cook for about 2-3 minutes. Due to any reason, whether less oil or less yogurt, if your mutia has turned out slightly, even little hard from inside, then you can sprinkle water at this time. Cover and let it cook for another minute or so. Let's check the mutias. As you can see, some of the mutias have turned brown. So flip the sides now for as many mutias as possible. So the other side of the mutia will brown as well. And now just for another minute and mutia is ready to serve. Alright, so mutia is ready to serve. I'm going to garnish more dhania on the top and ready to be served. Here I have the mutias without seasoning, just as it is. I am so ready to dig into this, one of my favorite Gujarati delicacy. This recipe is actually easy enough for non-Gujarati people as well. All you need is just a few ingredients. And I have my masala chai getting ready. It's lunchtime for me. Do try out this recipe. This recipe can be prepared ahead of time. Just steam the mutia ahead of time. You can refrigerate for up to 3 to 4 days or freeze them even up to a month or few months, 2-3 months, and then just season whenever you are ready to serve. If you freeze, be sure to thaw them at room temperature and then season. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please do like and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new recipe videos every week. You can also visit my website bhavnaskitchen.com for new recipe tips, tricks, and ideas in the kitchen. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. Bhavna's Kitchen is almost everywhere. You can also download Bhavna's Kitchen apps totally free on your iOS, Android, and many other mobile devices. You can watch me on a big TV screen using Roku, Amazon Fire, or YouTube app itself. Thanks for watching and see you soon.